strikers.
He's tough, man. Look at him.
The front three here.
Tough one as well.
Again, a real tough one. Tajon, of course, is in there. Alex Bunbury, legend of Maritimo. John Catliff. Carlo Corazine scored one of the biggest goals in Canadian soccer history, of course.
Yeah.
Scored a few, actually, in that Gold Cup. Jonathan David, goes without saying. D-Row. Junior Hoylett. Kyle Larin, of course, scored a goal today, by the way.
Shout out to him.
In the Carabao Cup for Southampton. Dale Mitchell, who was leading John David and Kyle Larin for a long time in all-time scoring, and also D-Row as well. Paul Pesca-Salido, big friend of the show. And Thomas Rosinsky, and we have to throw in, of course, Josh Simpson, who, after some injuries, of course, that kind of, curtailed his career, but a really very good player in his time. All right, Jimmy, let's start with you. Give us your first of the front three.
One guy that I played with, probably with the national team, the best striker, Thomas Rosinsky for me.
Lock.
What a player he was. He was incredible. He is going to be my number one striker at the moment.
Lock. I love that, yeah. Would have played more for Canada, but fell out with Holger, I believe, for a while there.
Yeah.
But you're right, Everton,
Fulham,
and elect in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Is he a lock for you as well?
He's got to be the best striker.
Yeah.
Lock.
He's in for sure. That was my easiest pick at the forwards for sure.
Lock.
Who's going to, obviously, is he playing centrally for you, or is he playing out wide?
He can play out wide or he can play up top, Sharms, but I haven't decided yet.
He's playing out wide.
I don't know whether I'm going to go with a big target or what I'm going to do.
I'll tell you why he's playing out wide.
Jordan, take it away.
Because my number 9 is Joe David. It has to be Jonathan David. And people are going to say, well, he hasn't done that much for Canada right now. I'm going to tell them
37 goals, is it?
I'm going to respectfully tell them, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Jonathan David is a bad, bad man. I'm putting him at the number 9, and he's still not even... There's more goals to come. There's more big performances. If he's playing at the right spot at the number 9 as well, Sharms and Jimmy, you know he's going to bag goals. I know there are more games now for Canada than ever before in terms of all the competitions and Nations League and all that. But still, this is Joe David's team. This is Joe David's time. He has to be there at the 9.
Do you agree, Jimmy?
Yeah, I do agree that he is a fantastic player and one of the best strikers to play for this country, with the amount of goals that he's scored as well and what he's done so far in his career. And with this national team, I'm going to take Jonathan David as well.
Yeah, I mean, this is 30. Is it 37? I forget how many goals.
It's crazy.
No one scored more goals than John David. He got moved to Juventus for a reason. Didn't work out. Could still work out there. Prolific in France, one of the top leagues in world football. The Iceman. Don't forget. Yeah, okay, not a great World Cup. There's a few contributing factors to that, perhaps.
Yeah.
But for Canada, his Canadian CV is still pretty strong, to the very, very least, and playing at top level. Not too many of these players, as good as they are, play at the very, very top. Yeah. And he's playing Champions League football and scoring goals at that level as well. Yeah. So I would say he's a lock as well. So you've got Rosinsky and John David. So not much height so far up top, Jimmy.
No.
Who's going to partner them?
This is a tough one for me because when I look at it, I played with a few of these guys, but Alex Bunbury for me was a fantastic striker.
Yeah.
Really was. Could play that target role, that number 9. John Catliff as well, another legend for this Canadian team. And Dale Mitchell as well, one of the best left foots. And I remember watching Dale Mitchell thinking, who is this guy? This guy's an unreal player. But I think for me, I'll probably go with... I'm going to take Alex Bunbury up top as my target man, my number 9, just from his days back in Portugal and how good he was and prolific as a goal scorer as well.
Trailblazer as well, right? That needs to be said. That counts in for me. So that's your 3? You have your 3 in?
I got my 3.
Okay, nice. This one's tough though, Sharm, because I have probably on my list, I'd be remiss if I don't mention Junior as well. But then there's like this D-Row I'm leaving out. like Tajon Buchanan could heat up and get there. He's not there yet, but in terms of
still be there,
come on, the next World Cup and beyond, and in 4 years' time, he could definitely be there. But I think I have to mention Junior Hoylett because I mentioned it earlier in the show. When Canada wasn't really competing consistently for trophies or in big tournaments or going to World Cups, there's Junior Hoylett. And I remember for a time where maybe he could have played for Jamaica, he was killing it in England. Yeah. And we're like, why is this guy not playing for Canada? And for you to go and do that, lock in, represent, and be there for big moments, I think you get a shout. There's a must-win game, and I need to pick an 11. For Canada, I have to pick Junior Hoylett. I want to pick D-Row, I want to pick some other players, but based on my experience with Canada, he's in my 11.
Yeah, it's a good shout.
Yeah,
Great player.
again, he arrived a little bit late to the party compared to other players because he was kind of
Flip-flop.
talking with other countries as well. You understand why? There was a time there that England, he was on their radar.
No, in England, he was
Very much so.
unbelievable.
QPR,
Junior
he was
Hoylett.
fantastic, yeah.
Yeah.
He scored a couple of worldies, actually,
Yeah.
back in those days.
It's a tough one.
This is really hard because we got Junior so far. We got Bunbury, who I'm a big fan of as well. It's tough to rule out Kyle.
Can I say? Well, go ahead. Go
You know,
there.
I want some height there as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Physical presence. I said, mentioned he scored a goal today already. So he's, no one else scored a goal today, did they? Huh? Not one other player. Only Kyle Larin scored a goal today, which
For the
really helps
Saints,
him.
baby.
Recency bias there.
I mean,
perhaps.
32 goals and 94 appearances is not
Pretty
too
good.
shabby.
It's not bad.
Not too shabby.
You take him.
What about Pesh? I mean, we're ruling out Pesh. Hasn't got the stature,
No,
perhaps,
I
that
need
you're
a
looking
bigger
for.
player. Pesci was incredible as
Quality,
well. What a
man.
career that he had.
Quality.
Yeah.
It's a good list, man.
Okay,
It's tough,
we
though.
might need some help from from
This
our
one's the
producer
one.
here.
This one's the one that was hard.
Yeah.
To pick 3 out of all these, like if I'm able to put 2 up top, I'm like I was hard to leave Kyle Larin out. Honestly, because you think how I've been keeping it about the 11 is moments for Canada.
Yep.
Right? Moments for Canada. Come on. That one, again, the first goal to get the party started against Jamaica.
That's
like,
right.
Against Trinidad. I'm Trini today, so it obviously
Yeah,
hurt my
obviously.
feelings. But
Am I convincing
he's
you here?
literally for nation, all these moments, Kyle Larin, he wasn't lying when he said in the World Cup, when Canada needs me, he always steps up. He does. Like, it's a fact. So to leave him off the list, I'm going to do what I did with David Edgar as well, just keeping him warm on the bench, just in case something happens. And you're putting him on the spot.
Do you
still
think that's
need
going to make it
consensus.
better?
A little bit.
Because you said that?
If you
You're
give
still going to be mad that he's not in the 11.
An honorable mention is decent. Look at the 3 though that I have. Like, there's reasons for that. I just feel like
Listen,
I can't squeeze Kyle
we
on the
still
list.
need consensus. We have Brzezinski, we have David, consensus.
Yeah.
We have Junior, right? That's your choice.
I had Bunbury.
And
We
you
have
Bunbury.
Bunbury, and I'll go with Kyle Larin right now.
Yeah.
So we need to determine out of those 3 players, do either one of you want to flip?
Nah.
No, I'm happy with my guy.
That's
Of
gonna
course.
help. Okay, so it's my job, is
my
it?
guy.
Thank you.
No, I mean, I see why you say Alex. I see why you say Bunbury for sure.
Yeah?
Hey, who's your guy?
I had Kyle there, but I like Bunbury. He was my first choice originally, was Alex Bunbury.
Oh, so then you changed. Why'd you change?
I'm going back to Alex Bunbury.
So 2 against 1. All right.
You need
Yeah.
a big body.
Man, look at the
we have
gaffer over here. Hey, this is how I'm trying to play my football. I need a big body up top.
Been a few years ago,
This
right?
guy's convincing.
T.L. Bunbury, had he played for Canada, may have definitely given him the edge here,
Yeah.
right? But Alex Bunbury makes it. He'll be the consensus.
He'll do it?
Yeah.
All right.
So it's Alex Bunbury, John David, and Thomas Brzezinski. Okay,
We did managers?
we're doing managers.
This is wild.
All right, managers: John Herdman, Bob Lenarduzzi, Jesse Marsh, Holger Oshiet, Tony Waders. Okay, there's some people out there, youngsters watching, who don't know who some of these names are. Tony Waders took Canada to its first ever World Cup.
86.
Bob Lenarduzzi was involved and still is involved in top-level football in Canada for a very long time, also a former player. Holger Oshiet won a championship in 2000 in the Gold Cup. Okay, this is going to be fun. Jimmy, who do you have?
I've got to go with my old boss, Holger.
I thought you'd say that.
Yeah, I have to. I mean, I enjoyed playing underneath him, and we had some great success winning the Gold Cup, and then we went back a couple of years later, finished 3rd. Went to the Confederation Cup with him. We're supposed to go to Copa America with him, but I think that was a period in my experience with the national team playing under a manager who I liked very well. I had a great relationship with him. I actually saw him not too long ago at the Canada House when the World Cup was on. And
I've seen the picture.
It was
It's
great
amazing.
to,
He's
great
aged
to
well.
connect with him. Yeah. But on that list, there is some great managers. And a couple others that I would give a shout out to is Frank Yallop, I thought was a very good manager as well, winning MLS Cups. And
Dale Mitchell, of course.
Dale Mitchell. Yeah.
Stephen Hart, great guy in a tough time
So
for
there
Canadian football.
has been
But
some good managers, but he's going to be the guy for me is Holger.
just because he has a nickname for you, that's the only reason.
Yeah, he's a lovely
fair
guy.
enough.
Can't wait
fair
to see
enough.
it when you're leaving the studio.
I enjoyed
drop
meeting
it.
you guys.
Honestly, this might be unpopular opinion. I'm going John Herdman. The reason being,
okay.
I was reading a stat, and I remember when he took the job. Obviously, he's coached with the women as well, but Canada's ranked 94th, somewhere around there, right? When he took the job. I get it that you have some $1 million players, but I just think there's a lot that's happened with John Herdman that I can't really condone, and I wouldn't condone. But when you think about the flip, and the players I've talked to, I'll just say like the Neil Henrys, like Osorios, there's like the before John Herdman and then after when he took over that made these guys believe that they could do anything. There's no coincidence that you go to your first World Cup and then your second, and you actually start to believe. I think for what he did at the time that he did it, and maybe again, I don't know Holger and I don't know guys before me, but from my experience, in terms of the man management and to get these guys feeling like they could hang with the best and run through a brick wall and be united, you got to give John Herdman his flowers.
It's a great call. 2018 or thereabouts, he took over, didn't he? And that was mentioned before the 2019 match against the States, which was the foundation for this whole platform. He was in charge of that game. He also was a smart guy, right? And knew that there's some kid called Alphonso Davies coming through.
100%.
And Jonathan David had this player called Atiba.
Also to bring like Eustachio and players like that, like to get them to come in and to commit. There's a niche to that, right? Like to actually convince players and to get them in at the right time. Like he was the best at it.
I had Jesse Marsh.
Jesse Marsh is good too, though.
Yeah, I had Jesse Marsh here. Listen, Copa America semi-finals.
He's the best ever, Jesse.
Right, World Cup quarterfinals.
It's fair.
Last 16, sorry, not quarterfinals, almost quarterfinals. Last 16. Recruited superbly, still recruiting. Has become that face of Canadian football. Doesn't care about who's going to offend. There's an arrogance and confidence there that Canada's needed for a very long time. I think it's been so good for this program. And you might rub people the wrong way. I don't care. Get over it. You know, people are too thin-skinned. So I had Jesse Marsh there, but I like Herdman as well. And Holger, listen, when I first broke into TV, he was the coach, and he was always good to me. So I'm biased in that regard, very personal.
Yeah, fair.
Because of that, I have to be consensus builder here, and I have to go for Holger.
You're going there?
Yeah,
fair.
he won a trophy.
He was a man management. His man management was key, no? Like
no, he was good. He was so good.
That's
I loved him because I think at the time as well with this program, he brought discipline as well, and we needed a bit of that.
It's always a little smirk, man. I know him too well.
He says that, but there's some stories. There's some about curfews which Jimmy should probably one day regale to the audience, but maybe not today. But
discipline was.
So we have our 11. We're going to have that for you shortly. But so what was the toughest call?
Strikers.
It was
forwards. Yeah, like
I think it was.
I also used to explain to people when I talked about, like people be like, oh, Dwayne Rosario, if they didn't know, I'd be like, oh, one of Canada's best 11. And then I looked, and when you do a little research and you think about the players that you have to leave off, I'm like, that's tough. Like Kyle leaving off, you're leaving off D-Roll. I still left off Bunbury. Like, come on. Josh, like there's so many people, Simpson, you're like,
I think you're right. I mean,
how are you getting these guys on the pitch?
Well, okay, out of the current 11 for Canada's best 11, current 11 who isn't on this list are not Alphonso Davies, not John David. Who's most likely to be on it in 5 years' time? We mentioned Eustachio, we mentioned Bombito, we mentioned Kone. DeFugerow, oh, that's a good one. That is a good one.
Best 11.
Eventually in time, the way he's going, the way he's
as a centre back, right?
Yeah.
So usurping one of Kevin McKenna or Randy Samuel.
Yeah.
Which one? Hey, listen, it could be more Bombito and Luc DeFugerow. Time will tell. Yes,
But Tejan gets a shout too, man. If you can perform on the big stage,
here it is.
I don't mind Tejan.
Here is our all-time 11.
Maybe. It's a shout.
We want to hear from you, audience. How much you love or hate this. Don't take anything personally. We love all these players. But our consensus all-time 11 for Canada. Craig Forrest in goal. At right back, Paul Stalteri. Kevin McKenna. Randy Samuel, your centre-backs. Alphonso Davies playing at left back. Jimmy Brennan in the midfield three alongside Atiba, Julian de Guzman, and up top it is Alex Bunbury, Thomas Rosinsky, and Joe David. That is a pretty good team. Maybe we'll discuss where it ranks among the best 11s ever.
That's the next show?
That's the next show. The next weather delay.
The next weather delay.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
That would be something.
But I like that. It works well, I think. Now, I'm sure there'll be some people out there saying, well, there's too many left-footers or too many right-footers on there, but we don't care about that.
We agreed, though. If you're going to talk about our list that we took, 10, 15 minutes to construct, take one out of ours and put someone in. Because it's easy to be like, this person should make it.
30 minutes, by the way.
Was it?
Yeah.
Take someone out and put someone else in.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do.
That's the beauty about football. It's all about opinions.
Yep. And some wrong opinions.
Or everyone's
all right.
wrong.
Everybody's wrong.
That was fun. We'll do it again next week. It'll be a brand new 11, probably, because we can convince ourselves.
I got new